Abushama Kwaba Edoba GH Nation TV so open parliamentarian oye honest okasa with passion dignity Haruna Iddrisu.
Colleagues know you as such. What is there for you to share with the Ghanaian youth who wants to know who Haruna Iddrisu is?
To the Ghanaian youth, I come from a very, very humble beginning. I just buried my late mother, my uncle, who told me that I should hasten cautiously and that I should not be in competition with any person. I should have faith in myself. I should be strong to defend my convictions as to things that I think that are right, and that I should always believe that if I do right, posterity will vindicate me with time. So for young people, it's important that we all grow with integrity and discipline, and we shouldn't be too competitive. Today is Honorable Afenyo-Markins, majority leader yesterday, minority leader today.
And now, committee no etimi etnase. No wetimi everti Haruna Iddrisu as Minister of Education-designate. Na enra chese ebra Haruna Iddrisu etimi ekasa no wetimi hu se Haruna Iddrisu ekasa with passion, or kasa with honesty, or kasa with dignity. Na nipa oncha entro Haruna Iddrisu.
I believe I got a call whilst I was entering Joy FM for a major interview from President Mahama, and he indicated to me that, Harun, I'll call you shortly to discuss a very important matter. If you remember, I think it was PM Express. And for me, if you look at President Akufo-Addo's State of the Nation's address, the last one, I should be the most encouraged. At least he admitted that he suffered an effective opposition in the hands of Haruna Iddrisu and the likes of our MPs, even if he didn't say so tacitly. He said the nature and character of the parliament, the speakership, and his inability to get things through. I believe that in the last 7 years, I served my country well as minority leader.
Now, Busham, yetimi ebusa Haruna Iddrisu so many questions. Now, the way ultimate approaching questions, no, ultimate say Haruna Iddrisu, Oyobia, Chese, Yeka Nipa, on Tantra, or Haruna Iddrisu, Abusham, Ibako, Ebrana, yetimi, Verti Haruna Iddrisu. Now, before I go on, myself, also subscribe to YouTube channel where ya, or subscribe on one like and one comment and one share. The way me update Biana, Usubenye Bina also watching.
There is this talk that even in mighty America, free education does not include boarding. In advanced democracies where emphasis is on free education, boarding is not part. And at Ghana, we have punched above our weight by introducing free boarding. Your honest view, do you think that we must continue to have free boarding?
Even expanded. Kandiga is not America. Ulgu is not America. I'm sure one of the communities in the Winneba area is not America. They have access. The transport systems are networked and effective. It is not so for Ghana. For many children, I'm sure members of parliament even have to buy bicycles to support them to be able to commit to school daily. It means that for some to access this good quality education, they need to do more. So increased boarding facilities for deprived rural areas is important. Review, as announced by President Mahama, is not cancellation. Thank you.
Now, even minority no, etimi Emma, Haruna Iddrisu 100 over 100 support. Just said, omutimi eka support na no omutimi ejama Haruna Iddrisu because omutimi say Haruna Iddrisu the on jantro na ono so open no kre. Na bushan Yɛkɔhwɛ ɛbra Haruna Iddrisu yɛtim ɛvɛte Haruna Iddrisu as Minister of Education designate.
We are politicians, and this is my last question to you. And again, I want the Ghanaian youth to listen to this and how you answer it. We go through low moments in our politics, days of adversity. You were a student leader, rose to become a cabinet minister. When your party was in opposition, you were privileged to have been selected as the primus of your inter-pares. And you became the primus of your side for some 6 years. Share with us, how did you find your transition?
Transition from where to where?
That is when you had to give space for a younger person, to take over from you.
I took it very easy. When I was told that there would be a reshuffle of the minority, I believe I got a call whilst I was entering Joy FM for a major interview from President Mahama, and he indicated to me that, Harun, I'll call you shortly to discuss a very important matter. If you remember, I think it was PM Express. And for me, if you look at President Akufo-Addo's State of the Nation's address, the last one, I should be the most encouraged. At least he admitted that he suffered an effective opposition in the hands of Haruna Iddrisu and the likes of our MPs, even if he didn't say so tacitly. He said the nature and character of the parliament, the speakership, and his inability to get things through. I believe that in the last 7 years, I served my country well as minority leader, contributing to, you know how I got it under your slaves, getting Bagbin elected as speaker. And for many in the NDC, those of you who were at Marriott Hotel, the Honorable Yusuf and Soyene, and nobody is here, I told them that a tortoise will ride an elephant at dawn. You remember that? Didn't a tortoise ride an elephant? We worked towards it, and we achieved it. And I had Honorable Muntaka. We had a certain gelling chemistry of a relationship. So as minority leader, getting Bagbin elected was significant for me to change the course of parliamentary accountability in our country. Research have demonstrated that the 8th Parliament will be remembered for its effectiveness in demanding accountability. There are many policy issues that I'll walk to you and Che Mensa, and I'm sure I can use the word today. There was a day they said, "More tunnel, he's been bought." So I walked to you and said, then Che, na miye kobi na otomi. I told the Honorable Che Mensa that no, some decisions I'm guided by the good of our country and the future of our country. And that I take those decisions, taking responsibility. Indeed, I told the Honorable Suhine that when President Mahama begin constituting government, I'll be appreciated as former minority leader. Even the engineering you are doing here, people will appreciate a Haruna Iddrisu. There were some decisions that you are guided collectively by the party, and then we take a decision. But as I said, I have never, ever regretted being changed as minority leader. I don't carry guilt in my heart. I've had my opportunity. I went out there to campaign and work for the NDC because I was convinced that in terms of the management of the economy, I wasn't satisfied with how the MPP had managed the country and its governance. So I don't carry guilt in my heart. I had a rare opportunity to serve, probably the first in my part of the world, if not the first in my country. And those who know me, there is a Quranic verse that I share with my mother, Aman Rasul. God does not give you a burden you cannot carry. So I'm sure at that time, God wanted a certain burden off my head. which burden was that don't be minority leader, be MP for Tamale South. I keep telling my colleagues that my greatest asset is the preservation of Tamale South. And therefore, I thank the chiefs behind me and the people of Tamale South for giving me religious trust to keep the seat. So you can think minority leader was just an opportunity to serve. Those 7 years, my footprints are there and they remain there.
Chairman, that would end my questions. I shall conclude with some few remarks that would not be outside